To secure a future throne, sometimes the past must be buried with a shovel and a smile. With my rise to Grandmaster drawing near, I turned my attention to Narcissus' true obstacles. Not rival councillors or petty nobles, but the criminal syndicates who mistook my city for theirs. Orvas Dren was first. The head of the Kimona Tong, once feared across Vardenfell, now feeds the worms beneath his plantation. His second, Mervis Larel, did not take the hint. He made the mistake of standing in my path. I removed him just as efficiently. That left the Jarnata Syndicate, still bold enough to peddle their poison within my future domain. I followed the scent of their operations to a laboratory nestled to the south of Narcissus, where they manufactured a drug called grey dust. The mastermind, as it turned out, was a slowed Kavatra. He fancied himself cultured, offering tea and conversation as if his monstrous bulk and trail of corpses could be softened with pleasantries. I indulged him, listened, smiled, and then I killed him. A few well-placed crossbow bolts tend to end diplomacy quite decisively. Narcissus is clean now, or at least clean enough to crown a someone like me. Let this serve as a message to those who think they can outwit me, to those who whisper in shadows, to those who dream of challenging House Hlaalu's rightful future. I always win. Caelia.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Grasping Fortune with Caelia. Today, we have a lot to do. We, of course, are going to continue the Grandmaster Hlaalu quest, but last time we looted an obscene amount of things that we need to properly dispose of by selling to various merchants across Narcissus and Vardenfell. We also need to fix Amada here, because Amada's strength has clearly been drained. I don't know of any other way to reset her stats than by cheating, like setting her strength higher or something. We of course could get a restore attribute spell, but we definitely can't cast that, so I don't know if she's diseased. I don't think so. I think she just had her strength drained, maybe her endurance by all the bone walkers and whatnot that we fought. So that's where this mod that I just recently installed is going to come into play, by YossarianO, I think is his name. It's called Potion Thrower, and it's kind of jank, but it's also super freaking cool. So I have some restore strength potions right here, and when I pick them up, drop them on myself, I can either drink them like normal, or I can equip them. And when you equip them, not only can you drink them faster, but you can also do this. So right now her carrying capacity is 180, which I think before it was 300 and something. So it's been drained by probably more than half. But yes, I think if I can do this right, I think if you hold down F, yes, you put the potion in your hand. And then, do I just click to throw it? Yes, potion missed. Yeah, so that's the catch, is it's based off your marksman ability. So because we have the prototype dwarven crossbow here, we can kind of cheese it a little. We're going to fortify our marksman. And with that being the case, now that our marksman is fortified, we should be able to actually hit her, yep. So if we look at her stats, it healed some of her strength up. Isn't that just amazing? You can heal NPCs and companions by throwing potions at them. You can even, as far as I'm aware, of course you can still just drink them like normal for yourself, but say if we wanted a magicka potion, we could do the same thing, but for ourselves. If you, I think if you throw it up in the air, I think it'll come back that, oh, we threw it really far. Did not think it would go that way. Is it just going into the stratosphere? What the heck? Yes, it's just kind of, well, supposedly you can throw a potion into the air and it will land on you, but that's not what happened, is it? Why is it? Oh wait, okay, there we go. Let's see if we can do that again. Maybe I charge it too high. Yeah, so we just hit ourselves with a restore fatigue potion. Isn't that freaking awesome? What a cool mod. That has to be one of the coolest mods ever made. Let's try like a restore health potion. It's too much fun. Did it get us? I think it missed us. Well, you get the point. It's a really cool mod called potion throwing. Anyways, the other mod that we have, which if I shut up for a second, is the music mod. There's a newer music mod that got released on Nexus that sort of supersedes dynamic music. It was a lot easier to figure out how to make it work, but it also has updated sound files for Narcissus Grasping Fortune region, so we should be hearing more new music, which is really cool. I like it. It was kind of sad losing all that music that we used to have for Project Cyrodiil and stuff. We won't hear that music, but we will hear the House Hlaalu music. We need to sell some stuff, and this guy, as far as I know, has the most money that I've seen in Narcissus besides the exotic goods seller, and that guy just kind of rips us off, so. But he doesn't have that much money, does he? I can't even sell him a single mace. Just going to unload some of this orcish and Drew gear stuff that I don't really plan on ever using, so it's just kind of clogging up the inventory. But yes, last time we made off with quite the haul, including a Daedric crossbow, which I feel like is one of the only ones in the entire game. It's definitely not vanilla. I don't think there are Daedric crossbows in vanilla. It's pretty tempting to use. Our marksman's pretty low though. That's why I was using this prototype one, because we can fortify our marksman with it. The Daedric does do considerably more damage though. Anyways, I'm going to dump off some of this stuff. I'm too lazy to really sell it right now. We have a bunch of glass as well, and I was trying to make a good look with what we had because we were wearing the Shanathi robe before, but the glass armor didn't really go with it, but it does kind of go with this. There's some clipping, but it still looks pretty cool. You know, we need to look the part if we are going to become Grandmaster. That is an issue I am running into already with this house, is it's really nice, but it's not big enough. Like, we just have so much crap and there's not enough places to put it. Like all of our gold ingots. What am I supposed to do with these? So yeah, we just kind of have a pile. I'll work on it eventually, I swear. I am going to leave Amada here for the moment. I guess it depends on what the quests have us do, but I do kind of want to travel without her for a little bit. So maybe we should take the prototype crossbow with us so we can actually deal some damage here. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. We need to go buy some more bolts though. Oh yeah, the music mod is called S3 some more or something like that. I'll link both of these mods in the description because I feel like I'm getting the names wrong, but I think that's what it's called. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. It's made by a modder named S3, so I think that's just him putting his like brand on it or whatever. Both super cool mods. I'm glad we can finally have some new music again. It feels very, very nice. We're gonna head to Shapal Sharai really quick to buy some bolts from the Arbalist there, and then we will continue on with the quests. So Servo here is actually selling a gauntlet called the Hunter's Brace that increases your marksman by 10. It looks like chitin, but it kind of also looks unique. We're gonna use that. That'll help us a little bit. All right, let's return to the Vizier and see what he has to say. Business. You have proven yourself dedicated to House Hlaalu, but if you wish to become Grandmaster, you must convince the counselors to support your bid for Grandmaster. Here we go. A new Grandmaster must be voted in unanimously. After your recent work in Narcissus and support from Vidam Dren, you have secured votes from all but 4 counselors. You must still convince Ivul Helrin, Tholer Andas, Atran Oran, and Grandmaster Ethres Hlaalu himself. Seek their support and you will become the next Grandmaster of House Hlaalu. Okay, I think we're actually in the home stretch here. I don't know how long these counselors' quests will be, but I think that's all we have to do. So tell me about Ivul. Councilman Ivul is the ruler of Helrenhol. He is responsible for protecting House Hlaalu's trade along the river Thyr, and is usually embroiled in squabbles with the local Redoran remnants in Alduval. Yeah, I actually have his portrait in my house. Tell me about Tholer. Councilman Tholer is the lead counselor of Bal Foyen. He controls our northernmost mainland holdings and facilitates trade and supplies for our Vardenfell expansion efforts. Okay, so we're going to have to head to Bal Foyen. What about Atran? Councilman Atran Oran is the owner of the Oran Plantation, one of the largest and richest plantations in all of Morrowind. He has no interest in chasing internal house power and is content ruling his estate as its lord. I don't actually know where the Oran Plantation is. And then the Grandmaster Atheres, I still don't know how to say that name. Grandmaster Atheres Hlaalu of the second family is the current reigning Grandmaster of House Hlaalu. I serve him loyally as vizier with day-to-day operations while he contemplates the future of our house. Okay, so we'll just go in this order because I know where Elrenhol is.
Are you all right?
Pretty easy to get to. So if we head to our house and we go to the docks, I think the lady here will take us to Elrenhol. Is it you? You take us straight to Elrenhol? Yes, you do. Nice. Yeah, the other one we're going to have to head to Bal Foyen, which is here. We've, I think, poked our head in there. Maybe I did off screen. Oh, there's the Oran Plantation. Okay, well, it marked it for us. That's nice. Yeah, I might have been to Bal Foyen, but I don't remember if I cut it out or not. It was me using the fast travel service to get to Vivek, because I couldn't find like a direct route there, so. Which, is it this one? Yes, Helrin Estate. Ah, yes. I wish I could take this artwork off the wall. So sick. And that one.
With pleasure. Please, go ahead.
Why can't I pick those up? Okay, well, we know where he is. He's up here. We almost told him that his wife was cheating on him, but we decided against it. What can I do for you, Councilman? Support my bid for Grandmaster. So you wish to become the next Grandmaster. I will support your bid on the condition you force Felmaru Lendu of Ald Uval to sign an agreement. And for that, you will certainly require evidence of an agreement between her and the Janata Syndicate. Ald Uval has been a thorn in the Hlaalu side for generations. Not only are our ships prevented from docking there, I have reason to suspect they allow what remains of the Janata Syndicate a safe haven. Find evidence of a contract between Felmaru Lendu and the Syndicate, and use it to force her to sign an agreement. I demand full fleet basing rights and the right to search and seizure. Do this and I shall support your bid. Okay. Sounds like we're gonna need to come back here too. Well, that's good, because I was looking for a reason to head back to Ald Uval, because apparently our good friend who has traveled all the way from Seydanin is there somewhere. I didn't see him last time. Hoping I can find him this time. I don't really know where to look. So let's head to Ald Uval.
Short trip, long trip. May I help?
Let's wait around till daytime. It's pretty dark.
Live in peace.
House Redoran. What an honorable and disgusting people. So I was just asking for the latest rumors here in Ald Uval, and I just got one. A traveling merchant, Dorlu Helen, is up in arms about some outlander losing his guar. Interesting, interesting. Don't know who Dorvu is. Oh, is it this guy? Maybe. Yes, hello. Hello, you're not from Ald Uval, are you? Did you happen to see an Imperial with a pack guar on your way here? Mine just disappeared, and the man I paid to watch over it is nowhere to be found. I think he stole it. Yes, I need the guar back so I can continue on my way. Maybe some of the locals saw something. If you find it, there's a handsome reward in it for you. Okay. So let's ask the locals about this. I know we're getting a little distracted here, but there's an important reason for it. I think I saw a Pakwar being chased by the Imperial toward the South Gate. The watchman on the tower might know where they went. South Gate. Oh, well, right here. The guy up there, I guess. Yes, I did see an Imperial chase a Guar out of town. They took a hard left turn out the gate towards Han Pallet. That's the cave just southeast of here. Ooh. Good to know. So it's southeast is like over here? It's a pretty close place to have a cave. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's wait around. Get our stamina back. You are awakened by a loud noise. Apparently so. Hello. Who the heck are you? Fight my Daedroth. Who is this? And let's equip our bolts if we are going to shock ourselves. Seems like a good idea. Who the heck are you? Apparently you do a lot of damage. Good to know. We are almost dead, and I don't have any healing potions. I didn't think we would need them just yet. Guess I should have known better. That's the one thing about summons, right? That's their one weakness, is like NPCs are not interested in fighting them. And so if you have a summon like this, they kind of just like run around and don't really attack her, and then he's gone. Can we get like a guard to help us maybe? Sometimes they'll come in and fight if you're under attack. Nope. He is not interested.
Quiet.
Maybe it's the Morag Tong. I don't know.
You will die.
Okay, you need to stop doing that. I am almost dead. Okay, we need to shock ourselves again with the prototype because our marksman is not hitting. We can also take a fatigue potion again, which we are also already out of. Because we're gonna have to kill ourselves. Our Daedroth is not doing anything. Kind of pissing me off. I guess I should have brought Amada with me. I didn't know I was going to be ambushed waiting around. Guess we did just kill some pretty powerful individuals. There we go. Jeez, man. Elmena Relas. Sickle of Hopelessness. Some glass pauldrons. Nice. A note to her. Cannot read during battle. I don't think I'm in battle anymore. Who am I in battle with? Why did you just drop from the tower? Because there's a mud crab. That is dedication. That's House Redoran for you, you know? Drop down from a like 3-story building to kill a mud crab. Okay. Now we can read the note. If anything happens to me, find Caelia. They got to Orvis and I'm next. No. So it was the Kamana Tong sent an assassin after us. Classic. Well, now that we're like half dead, let's wait around. Jeez. Finally go into the freaking cave. Okay. I wonder who's down here. It's a big mystery. He kind of sounds a little incompetent. He's an Imperial. We've met one of those before as Valdrin, long, long time ago. Oh, I think I see him, and he's lost his pants. Holy crap, what are those? I think those are the trolls that we ran into before. Yeah, we'll get a scamp out as well. Shock ourselves a little bit. Okay, not too bad with the crossbow. Nice, that wasn't too bad at all. Troll fat.
Go away! I don't have any treats.
And the Guar's dead. Yes, here is good old Vidunius Nucius. In the pantsless flesh. Hello. Thank you for saving me. I thought I was a goner for a minute there. It's quite a relief to see a familiar face. Yes, so I mentioned it in a previous video, but I ran Vidunius through all of his quests, so he would end up in the new update here. So he's going to refer to us like we've seen him before, but we have not. Valdrin would have been the one to bring him through here, but we can just play along. Yes, I was hired by a traveling Dunmer trader to guard his pack guar. I was distracted for a moment by some locals shouting, and the damn thing ran away. I followed it all the way to this cave, where I was beset by these horrid swamp trolls, and well, you know the rest. I lost my pants somehow. Thank you again. I won't return to the trader though. He'll blame me for the guar dying. I'll go to Narcissus directly instead. Could you help an old friend once more and give me 30 drakes? Safe travel isn't free, as you surely know. Sure, I'll give you 30. Thank you. This will get me to Narcissus for sure. One of the locals was talking about a casino there, and I can feel my luck turning around. By the way, have you seen my pants anywhere? I think I lost them as I clambered up this rock. No, I haven't seen them. That's alright. I don't have shoes either. Is your pants really? Yeah, there you go. Want your pants back? Yes, here they are. Thanks. Now, if only I could find a pair of shoes as well. Wouldn't that be nice? What are these? Pelvis? I don't know if we're going to find shoes in here if you didn't have any to begin with. Okay, get out of here, stupid rat. Yeah, I don't see any shoes, Vidunius. You're out of luck, I guess. Ooh, a little bug crab. An ornada? Ornada? Never seen one of those before. Yeah, not seeing any shoes. I don't have any shoes for you. Well, good luck, I guess. We'll see him in Narcissus at some point. Anyways, let's head back to what we were doing. We should actually just be able to CV back to Alduval. Unless we just fail every spell cast. This Alduval, Othmura. Gosh dang it. Really? We were closer to Othmura? Isn't there a temple in Alduval? Okay, well, give me a second here. Okay, finally back in Alduval. Let's go talk to that merchant who lost his Patguar. Tell him the good news. The Imperial you hired is alive and well, but your very, very expensive Patguar was murdered. Just Vidunius Nucius things. So you found the Imperial next to my dead Guar and you didn't bring him in? I'm going to have to ask you to pay me 200 gold pieces for the damages caused. Yeah, whatever. What's 200 gold? 198, 199, 200. Okay, that's all of it. You can go now. Why are you still here? I said you could go.
Is there something?
What a jerk. We helped him,
If I
and
catch him again.
he punishes us for it. Now, you could argue maybe Caelia wouldn't pay that off, but he's like threatening to tell the authorities. She's just, I mean, what's 200 gold to us? That's nothing. That's like chump change. We'd throw that on the ground if we saw it. Okay, back to the original mission that we had here is we're supposed to find the lady here, the head lady, Thelmaru Lendu, which I think we might have talked to her before. Well, we could talk to her, but we're actually supposed to find some incriminating evidence against her. I think she's in here, right? Thelmaru Lendu is the commander of the Horns and the acting chair of the Waters March, while Garisa Lethri is in Aldrune with the rest of the Redoran counselors. She can be found at the Redoran Council Hall. Oh, wait. Is she actually not in here? Ooh, maybe... Well, yeah. She's over here, the Counselor Hall. I don't know. I think her bedroom is in here, though. That makes sense to me. Like, this is where the incriminating evidence would be. We'll head to the private quarters, I guess, and check it out. Private quarters. Do they all lead to the same place? Seems like it. This is actually some of the first Redoran content released by Tamriel Rebuilt, I think. Which is kind of crazy. Poor House Redoran. Okay, nothing in here. Okay, we might have to head to the Counselor's Hall. I'm not seeing... Oh, this is locked and trapped. This might be worth looking into. You know, I really thought I could tank that trap. I was very wrong. Nice, a security level. Okay, well, what's in here? Expensive robes. Expensive clothes. Nothing too crazy, huh? Let me see if there is anything that has to do with what we're looking for. Some decent swords. Steel Cuirass. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here for us. Could try moving this. Never know. Nope. Okay. All right. Well, she must have like an office somewhere in the Redoran Council Hall because I don't see anything in here. Kind of a waste of time. We also might just be able to get her to agree to that if she likes us enough. She might hate us though because we are House Hlaalu officially and like a pretty high rank in there. This guy trains in marksman. I think I'm actually going to do some of that here. I want our marksman to be better so we can use the Daedric crossbow eventually. And while we're at it, we'll do some medium armor so we can get a good endurance bonus. We still need more health. Nice, we're pretty close to being able to level up and get another good level in. All the fighting we did last time gave us some pretty good boosts. Okay. I guess she's down here, right? Somewhere.
May I help you?
You got any skill books for me? You have learned the spell Suicide Dive. Interesting. Yeah, our spell casting is a little bit better, so we should actually be able to learn some spells here. Water breathing on touch. Okay. That's decent. Restore health on self and on other. Both seem really, really good. We should buy those. I don't know if we're going to be able to cast them, but we have them now. Redoran Council Hall leads to the same room. Okay. Surely she's got something here. Oh yeah, because we met her husband a long time ago. So I bet this is her room up here. Where he is. I don't know how to get to him though. Over here? This is all coming back to me when we explored like this entire place. Yeah, I bet her room's right here. Perfect. Let's get you to look somewhere else.
It's you.
Man, this stupid guard keeps coming all the way back up here to walk into the door. What an idiot. Okay, we got it. We'll be closing that. Alright, what do we have in your room here? Where's the evidence of your horrible dealings? That's the thing about House Redoran, right? They like to pretend they're all honorable, but are they really? Do they deserve to hold that title? I don't know, man. Ooh, that's a cool looking book. But yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's a vanilla book. It's just we have a cool mod that makes the cover really cool. That desk is locked pretty hard. Gotta assume it's in there. Anything else worth taking? That's a pretty good amulet. We'll take that. Yeah, alright. Let's get this chest open first. Lesser Soul Gem. Wow, that's pretty terrible. What about in here? There we go. That's what we're looking for. Janata Contract. This document outlines an agreement between Felmaru Lendu of Hal Duval and the Janata Syndicate. The Syndicate is allowed to operate in the city in exchange for money and goods. Ha! House Redoran. Honorable. Come on. House Hlaalu might have been working with them too, but at least they didn't pretend not to be. Good news.
Is there
Evidence of an agreement. You have me dead to rights. I will admit we had an agreement. The Syndicate offered my people supplies and protection in exchange for willful ignorance of their crimes. With their boss dead, I must accept reality and admit defeat. The remnants of the Janata Syndicate are no longer welcome in Al Duval. What are Ivil Helrin's terms? He demands full basing and search and seizure rights. I have nothing left to hide. Let him search all he wants. Here is your document. Take it back to Ivul. Is there anything better than putting House Redoran in their place? I don't think so. Splendid. My skiffs will be on their way to Ald Uval post haste. You're an excellent councilman and would make an even better private investigator. One of my guards confiscated this book from a rather shady-looking individual. I have no idea of its contents, but it seems appropriately valuable for a reward. I shall support your bid for Grandmaster. A leather-bound tome. Holy crap, that is worth a lot. There's a spell to be learned from this book, but you cannot decipher it. And it's a bunch of gibberish? Yes. I wonder if that is an intelligence thing or a magical thing. Well, we have a cool book now. Okay, on to the next individual we need to visit. We can either head to the Oran Plantation, which I think I think we'll go there. It's closer to where we are. It's kind of close to Amasthir, and then we'll head to Bal Foyen. Can I make the water? Can I make the water? Yeah, all right. Who needs to walk now that we can actually jump? Okay, someone here should take us to Amasthir, right? No, but they will take us to Othmara, which I think gets us to Almasthir. No, man, this happened last time too, where like there should be a better connection here. I guess they'll take you.
What can I do for you?
Close? Where's this? Okay. I mean, you get there eventually, but there needs to be a better travel service. It is not consistent of where things can take you. Like, why can't this take us up to Idrithin? I guess it'll take us to Marbani. Okay, from here we should be able to get to Almasthir. Yes, finally. That fast travel network is a little slow. I wish you could go from like Othmara to Almasthir, but maybe that's too far. Okay, so the Oran Plantation is up north of here. I'm sure if we were part of the Mages Guild, that could help us a lot with traveling around. At the moment, we're kind of at the whims of ships. And let us use our Amulet of Water Walking, because we have an amulet for everything now. It's kind of like clogging up our inventory here. Same with our scrolls that we picked up. At least we used some scrolls last time, you know? I remembered to use a couple of them at the very end of the fight. That's better than normal. Normally, they just sit in my inventory forever, unused. Okay, is this it? No, we gotta keep going. So, is this the biggest plantation in the game up here? The Oran Plantation? Don't actually know. Seems pretty big on the map. It's got like 2 map markers for it. And I assume this is part of it. Maybe not. It's like the size of a freaking city. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna assume he lives in the big manor up on top. Not in like the slave pens or something. Yeah, I've never actually been here before. It looks pretty freaking sick. Hello. Tell me about Oran. Atron Oran owns the Oran Plantation. He serves as a council elector on the Hlaalu Council. The Oran Plantation is surrounded by 100 islands to the east and tall mountains to the west. We're in the middle of the Antherin region on the west bank of the Thyr River. Yes. Ooh, fancy.
What do you need?
They have a vault here.
Yes.
What is in the vault?
Staying safe.
Greetings, I'm Olvo Hilari, the advisor of the Counselor Atron Oran. Are you here to discuss business? No, but apparently you have quests. Good to know. I see some like dwarven. I do see some gold bars. Some limeware. Honestly, nothing too crazy looking from what I can see, but maybe there's something down there that we cannot see. It seems like a lot of dwarven. Well, this would be very hard to break into, so we'll come back. And, you know, we did enough stealing last time. Although, can you ever actually do enough stealing in this game when there's this much cool stuff to steal? I don't know. It's you, hello. I welcome you under my roof, Councilman. I am Atron Oran, Council Elector of the Grand Council and Master of this plantation. What is it you want? All right, will you support my bid? First of all, I would have expected the next Grandmaster to arrive sooner. If you wish that I support your bid, you'll have to do me a favor as well. I need you to eliminate an agent of the Twin Lamps. Oh, fun, we get to kill an abolitionist. As the owner of the largest plantation on this side of the Thyr, I am no stranger to the Twin Lamps. The abolitionist movement has been a small, albeit persistent, thorn in my side for years. I have received word that one of their agents has been seen just east of Indal Rune, near a cave the locals call Abanud. Kill this agent and my bid is yours. That's it? Do we just have to kill someone? That's easy. Travel east of Indal Rune, find and kill the Twin Lamps agent, and my bid is yours. Okay. Wanted to see if he had anything else to say. Let's mark this now. Can we take that portrait off the wall? That would be really cool. It's super cool artwork. We will get rid of Helrenhal. Can we take this? Ooh, you can, and it is a portrait of you. That'll look dashing in my home. Let's see if we can grab it. I don't know, I'm thinking about moving our house somewhere. I might either place something down or just go kill all the people in one of the bigger manors and take it over. Now that we're sort of done with the House Hlaalu quests, that house we have is just too small with all of our loot. I kind of want like a vault, you know, if we could get a manor with a vault built into it like this one to store all of our cool stuff. Okay, we need to get an eye maze ring. So if we use this, do we have any like good chameleon scrolls? We do have a chameleon scroll. We could use that. Spending a scroll to try to steal this painting. Ah, we got it first try. Nice. Well, thanks for your donation. I'm starting an art gallery, you see, with stolen paintings. Okay, so Indal Rune is right here. I might have actually walked past the cave. We could CV and see if that takes us to Almathir, but I kind of want to explore around this area. We've never really spent a whole lot of time out in the wilderness here. We were in Almathir before as Valdrin for some quests we had, but we didn't explore too much. I think I made one video where we went around and explored it, but there can always be more. This region is super, super pretty. Stupid bug. Okay, so that's Almathir. I don't think it would be past that point. And here's Indal Rune. So it's got to be like somewhere in the hills here, maybe? Don't actually see it on the map. It's this lady now. No, you do not. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Gadave Daris. How can I help you? I'm a pilgrim and novice of the temple.
We are blessed, truly blessed. This is an honor.
Is it this, maybe? Hello? It's truly a pleasure to see you. This is totally it, right? Yep. Ibanude. Ibanude?
Please go ahead.
Ibanude. You must be the Twin Lamps agent. You're an Imperial. That's kind of interesting. Well, I'm going to take a short little break here. I'm very tired from where I came from. Do you know where I came from? What's this about? Atran Oran is trying to kill you. You'd better get out of here. I'm here to kill you. Never mind. So I've talked about this before. I think Caelia is becoming more ruthless because it's what the position demands. And in this case, we could try to tell her to run away, but Caelia would much rather have the support of the counselor, because who knows what this lady's gonna do. You know, she could come back and then he's gonna know we lied, and maybe he'd like rescind his bid, his vote for us, or, you know, try to get us removed from the position for lying to him. So Caelia's just gonna kill this lady. Wait, I'm actually an agent of Atran Oran. He sent me here to test your allegiance to House Hlaalu. I swear on my life that this is true. I will report back to him immediately. Oh, he passed his test. He was testing to see if I would actually kill a Twin Lamps agent? Oh. Okay. Is she lying to me? I feel like she might be lying to me, but I guess I'll take her word for it. I was ready to kill that lady. Okay.
This one honors us. Please.
All right, I must come clean. This is merely a test, and Bakura was really my agent. Okay, that's good. I had to test where your allegiances truly lie, and you passed with flying colors. Hey, there you go. Take these knives from my personal treasure vault, and know that I shall support your bid for Grandmaster of House Hlaalu. Also, have you seen my painting? There was one right behind me. It was a portrait of myself. I haven't seen it since you left. No, I know nothing about that. Good day. Anyways, he gave us some Daedric throwing knives, which are not actually practical to use in any capacity, but they are worth a lot, so we can sell them. Okay, and then the last person we need to get the support of, besides the Grandmaster himself, is someone in Bal Foyen. So, I'm trying to think, where is this? Are you like an actual boat service I can take? Where do you take people? Or you just work on the plantation? Oh, you do. You can take me to a different plantation. Do I want to go to this plantation? It is technically closer to
How may I help you?
Bal Foyen, so thanks, I guess. Ooh, lots of slaves here. Guess it did say slave market. Can we take your boat? No, you're just a slaver. Actually, if I CV, will it take me to Bal Foyen? Yeah, it will. Nice. Well, there you go. It all worked out. We have been to Bal Foyen before as Valjean in the previous series. We dipped our toes here for a bit. I think we did a couple Fighters Guild quests and went to some shops. Nothing too crazy. It is probably one of my favorite cities in Tamriel Rebuilt. Super, super cool design. We know where to head though, the Hlaalu Council Manor, I would assume. And we are looking for... what was his name? Tholer Andas, Counselor of Bal Foyen. Yes.
Searching for
I
special
don't know what he
tools.
looks like. Councilman Andas lives in his estate up on the southern cliff. He is very selective about who he talks to, so don't expect to get an audience with him easily. Is this not his estate? I don't have a map of this. Oh, is it up there? Okay, this is just the council hall. He lives up on the hillside. Well, if we put on our fancy dancy cuirass, we should just be able to hop up. Andas Estate. Yes, this is what we're looking for. Perfect. Excuse me, councilman, but if you're here to meet with Sergio Tholer Andas, you should speak with Olvis Olas first. Let me escort you out, alright? Alright. Thank you for your cooperation. As we collapse to the ground because our stamina... Okay, here we go. This is the Andas Estate, the private home and residence of the Honorable Counselor Tholer Andas, and I'm Olvis Olas, one of the counselor's scribes. I'm honored to speak with you, councilman. How may I serve you? Are you here to meet with Tholer Andas, perhaps? Why, yes, of course, councilman. You will find the counselor in his study in the manor. You're also welcome to rest in the guest quarters downstairs. Fancy. Speak with Marina Rathley there, and she will make sure you are comfortable and have everything you need. Enjoy your stay in the Andas Estate, Muthsera. Well, there you go. Just has a gold bar up on the counter to let you know he has a lot of money. West Wing guest quarters. Okay. This place looks very orange. Why does it look so orange? Is that my lighting doing that? Yeah, I don't know if we want to go to the West Wing. Is that where his study is?
I don't know where to begin. It is such
Maybe.
an honor to meet you.
Let's head this way first. Guest quarters. Okay, yeah, so I guess we need to head to the West
I
Wing.
don't like it, but orders are orders. Quiet. I see this land soon. I see this land.
There you are. Greetings, Caelia. I am Sergio Tholer Andas. I trust my servants have taken good care of you, yes? Now, what business did you want to discuss with me? I need you to support my bid for Grandmaster. I suspected you would ask. Word travels fast, especially among our inner circle. However, I still have my reservations about your potential leadership and cannot give out my recommendation out as willingly as others on our council. To gain my support, you must do one thing I have been unable to do on my own. End the attacks of Indoril Lathasa. Generations ago, my ancestors lived south of here in the Grand Chapel of Julan. Not as Hlaalu, but as Indoril. After years of shifting alliances and diplomatic treaties, I renounced my heritage and embraced House Hlaalu. I did not know that. In time, most came to accept my decision, all except the spirit of my ancestor, Indoril Lathasa. She has poisoned my name amongst the spirits and incited them against me. Meet me at Julan and the Crossing of Wings. We must convince her to end the attacks or banish her. Okay, Jalan. Is that something you marked? Is that something I should know where it is? The Crossings of the Wings. Where the heck is that? Okay, so I actually found Turjulen, so it's somewhere by the Oran Plantation. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't see it before. Okay, well, now that we know where it is. Let's mark here, though. We might actually be able to jump up really high up on the scaffolding there and steal this portrait. Maybe. We're kind of slipping now. Oh, that kind of works. Let's use our chameleon ring. See if we can grab this. Ha! Got it first try. Nice. Okay, let's get out of here. And we can actually just recall to the plantation. Manflesh, you have come to Turjulen to fill my belly. Visitors aren't food, but you smell so sweet. Gogranat told me visitors aren't food to bring you to the kitchen, but you smell so good. Let me have a taste of you. Oh boy. It's not what we were looking for. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, so is this a Daedric ruin? Doesn't look like it. And I still don't see him. Maybe he's inside? No. Scamp's friendly. What's wrong with your face? Never seen a talking scamp before. Oh, well, actually I have. Hello? Trapped. Poor scamp is trapped. Will you release me? But the door is already unlocked. Not the door. This place. I'm trapped and can't return home. Will you free me? Okay. Release the scamp with blood and steel. Oh, he wants us to kill him. Okay. Guess he'll go back to the realm of oblivion. I mean, I would love to kill you. There we go. I was gonna say, like, you're kind of dodging all my shots. I still don't actually see the man. I thought there's just friendly Daedra here. Welcome, landling. This is Turjulen. Are you here to visit the ghosts of the Andrithil house? Yes. All that's left of them lies in the crossing of the wings. They don't get many visitors. These glorious ruins are our domain, landling. Been that way for decades now. They were given to us by the Andoriel of Andrithin house as they left. The locals leave us well enough alone. You're welcome to explore, but be warned that not all the Daedra here take kindly to your presence. My sisters and I keep the scamps in line and the fires burning. Some of the others have made their homes deeper in the ruins. Be warned they may not take kindly to your presence, and some are plain hostile. And a few of us are still bound to guard specific areas of the ruins by the pact that brought us here. Okay, this is pretty sick. So we need to find the crossing of the wings. He's got to be in here, surely. Where is he? Is this him? Oh yeah, there we go. This place is crawling with Daedra and spirits. Let's deal with Indoril Lithasa and get out of here. She awaits us in the chamber below. Be ready for anything. Shall we be off? Let's go. But first, let me sleep. Because my prototype crossbow almost killed me. Ah, so the traitor is a coward as well, too afraid to fight his battles alone. Have you come to discuss the pitiful worm, Tholer Andas? He has renounced his heritage and tarnished his family's name. He must suffer the consequences. While he lives a life of luxury, we watch him enrich the enemies of our ancestral home. So what? We're here to banish you. He did what was best for his family. He did what was best for his family? Why would I accept the toothless apology of a traitor? Years of empty words and prayers have meant nothing in the past and will mean nothing in the future. I confirm that his words are true. Silence. I will hear no more of this. Now you shall both share the same fate. Hey, if he wants to tank, I'm okay with that. This guy also hostile. Ooh. This one is. That ghost in the corner seems chill, though. Just reading a book. Now that that's over, let's discuss the matter of whether I support your bid. You have fought alongside me in battle and helped me with the most personal task. I can think of no more worthy successor than you. You have my bid for Grandmaster. Take this skirt. It belonged to one of my ancestors. I planned on burning it as an offering, but I have chosen to leave it with you instead. Oh, and don't worry about me. I found my way in here, and I can find my way out. You don't become a councilman without a few tricks up your sleeve.
Are you alright?
Going to tell him CV out or something?
You might have a healer tend those wounds.
This place is super freaking cool. What? Are you alive? What are you doing here? You're interrupting my contemplation. We need to come back here. I gotta assume there's a couple quests here you can do. Or something. This is super sick. Okay, well, as much as I want to stay here, I have to remain focused, otherwise nothing ever gets done if we just get lost forever. So we still have to get the actual Grandmaster Atheres to support us, but we did get Ivul, Tholer, and Atran. So next time we will finish off, I think, the remaining House Hlaalu quests. I don't know how many he has, but I think this is like the final stretch. Anyways, if you made it this far and enjoyed this content, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already, as it does help the channel. Other than that though, thank you for watching and peace out.